Guys, it's October, and today I'm gonna finally update the Yaoi Corner. I'm not on my Yaoi bookshelf, as you can see, but that's because my manga section is still a little messed up. But the Yaoi manga I'm going to do today is The World's Greatest First Love, The Case of Ritsu Unodera, or as a lot of people know it as Sekai Hatsuki. There's only one manga out right now of it, so I'm also going to combine it with Junjo Romantica. But first I'm gonna talk about this one. So, I absolutely love this series. It's my favorite series by this author, by Shingiku Nakumara. I'm sorry. It's a story about the main story in this series is of Ritsu and Takano. Ritsu is the son of a well-known publishing company, and so he was getting flack at work because everyone thought he was getting the good authors and the really good jobs because he was the son. So Ritsu went and decided he was going to make his own name for himself in a different novel company. He went and he applied and he got the job, but it was not for novels, it was for shoujo mangas. So he was quite alarmed at that. He was like, I'm only going to work this job for so long, and I'm going to quit right after that. He ends up staying because pretty much Takano kept pushing him and like making him want to like show that he can do it. So he kept staying past the time that he said he was going to stay. There is other stories or side stories, or it seems like this author likes to do a combination of stories. So like this is the main couple, then it also has couples from that also work in the Emerald department of the shoujo. Hattori and what's his name? Ko. It shows how they have their own little love interest. It's not in the first manga, so I believe it starts in the second one where you start getting the other side stories, which I'm super excited about because Hattori's side story is my absolute favorite. A lot of people like Ko and Yukine, but I love Hattori and Chiaki. They are my absolute favorite. I have a bag, and they're on my bag. I take it to every con, and I just love them. So this was not her first work. Her first work that I know of that was brought here was Junjo Romantica. So that would be this lovely series. I don't have all of them, but I am caught up to the manga. So there's volume 1, volume 7. Like I said, it jumps. Volume 8, volume 9, and volume 10. I'm still collecting the Junjo Romantica. I have volume 18 untranslated because I know Blue went out of publishing, so I know they're no longer bringing out Junjo Romantica, which is very sad because it's an awesome story, and both stories are actually still going in Japan. I got volume 18 a while ago. I believe it's possibly on volume 1920 now. I know it's quite far, but this mangaka is notorious for doing multiple story manga. This one also has about three to four stories just like this one, all in one manga. So it's like Misaki and Usagi. Yeah. I was drawing a blank there, sorry. And there's also side stories to this one. They all have like Junjo Terrorist, Junjo Egoist. They all have their own little stories. So this one's mainly about a novelist and a college student / high school student in the beginning, and how their relationship started, and then it goes on to a teacher and a student, and then a teacher and another gentleman. It's just amazing. I really love these stories. The other thing you can notice is that the artwork between the two of them is quite a drastic change. Yes, they still have the whole square chin and pretty much the same look, but when you compare them side by side inside the manga, it's so drastically different, if my fingers can keep it open. So, like, they have the full-on, like, yaoi hands, where the hands are completely bigger than the heads, and the whole... the yaoi stuff that people make fun of it for the proportions. But I love it. I'm so excited. Genjo Romantica has a 3rd season coming out in July, I believe. I'm super excited that they're continuing it. And it's following the manga pretty closely. I know I saw the preview, and it's going into when Misaki meets the author of the mangaka that he really liked of a chef manga. And the whole triangle of love, I guess you can call it, to where Usagi questions Misaki's love for him a little bit. And so yeah, I'm super excited for that for July. And then returning to Sekai Hatsuki, I've already pre-ordered the 2nd and the 3rd volume. The 2nd volume has no issue coming out. There was a back order on this first one. It was supposed to originally come out in February, but it didn't come out until a month later. So I was happy I finally got it, but I was still sad for the lateness. And then the 2nd volume should be out around April, May. But I received news from Sublime, because I watched them on Facebook, and that they sent out this thing saying that they're not sure when the 3rd volume will be released, because everything that's being brought out, they have to get the okay from the mangaka, and currently she's behind in projects, so it's not at the top of her priority. So they have it out there. You could pre-order it, but they might be taking the pre-orders down just for... It's not saying that they're going to stop bringing out this, but since the mangaka can't get to saying she approves or she disapproves of the cover art, the inside, the storyline, the translation they have, we won't be seeing Volume 3 for a little bit. So if you notice that your Volume 3 pre-order gets knocked out, because I just personally got an email about it from Amazon, don't freak out. You can opt to continue having the pre-order. They gave me that option, or you can just have your pre-order knocked out if you don't apply by the 5th, I believe it said. So it's still coming out. It's just they don't know when it will be coming out, and so they knew that stores won't keep pre-orders for an infinite amount of time until they know for sure when the manga will come out. They'll just give back the money, but it's still going to be releasing. They just don't have a direct, like, 1 month, 2 month timeline. I still am to get it, because I absolutely love the series, as I've said numerous times in this video. So my thought process is hold out. I want it. I absolutely love it. This is a yaoi that I will reread all the time, because I already do. Both of these, actually. So I hope that Sublime, since Blue's not producing, they hopefully take over Genjo, like how Viz did with Loveless, and just produce these back out so that we can continue at least having the stories. So yeah, this is my Yaoi Corner for now the month of May. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like I told you in the last video, April was a hard month, but I'm back with the videos. I will be doing a second video. I had a recommendation for me to do a video on Kizuna, so I will be bringing that out as soon as possible. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, this is the Yaoi Corner. Bye!